Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How y'all doing? It's Monday. It's Monday and we're back. How y'all doing? Oh, I got like all my computer screens. Y'all got 4 computer monitors going here. Yes. Camera is, we got a lot going on here today. 4 computer screens going and we are back. Okay. Good morning, guys. Hopefully you guys had a great morning. Hopefully you guys slept well. Yes, we are at the top of the week. Yeah, thank y'all for being here. I see y'all coming in. Thank you guys for being here. Hopefully you guys hit the like button as you came in as well. I appreciate you guys coming on over and supporting the channel this morning for Car Chronicles, okay? Yes. Also subscribe. Also hit the notification bell so you have so you'll be notified when we have more videos, okay? We got some great topics for you guys, okay? Hopefully you guys got your coffee and your tea and got where you need to be this morning. Y'all know that's my favorite thing to say, all right? Hopefully you guys are up and you're blessed and never stressed. Let's get on with this show, all right? Celebrity news is always first, but let's do our disclaimer first, all right? Everything said in the video is alleged in my opinion and is used for fair use and entertainment. Also, hopefully you guys had a chance to check out our review for Love and Marriage Huntsville last night, okay? We had an awesome review. We acted up, we read, we dragged, we acted up last night. So hopefully you guys had a chance to check that out. All right. Moving right along with the show. All right. So I have an update for you guys who are 702 fans. Okay. The group 702. You guys know that Irish Grinstead, 1/3 member of the group 702, passed away a week or so ago. Her funeral is September the 29th. Okay. Yeah, it's going to be on Friday, September 29th at 11 a.m. They will be doing a live stream service on YouTube, okay? The service will be at Gideon's Memorial Chapel, okay? So they will live stream her funeral for those of you who are fans and you want to be a part of it. Yeah, so you'll be able to check it out. So it'll be Friday, okay? This Friday at 11 a.m., all right? So check it out on YouTube. I might watch it because I'm a fan. I may watch it. So yeah, check it out. If you are fans of 702, y'all know she did pass away. So yes, love that. Well, love her. I'm still waking up, guys. Okay. In other news, I saw something else that that kind of made me a little sad, you guys. Bone Thugs and Harmony member. Okay, for those of you who are rap fans, Bone Thugs and Harmony, y'all remember them? See you at the crossroads, you won't be lonely. Them. All right, see you at the crossroads. All right, so Bone Thugs and Harmony member, okay, Crazy Bone, you guys, just says that he is in the hospital and he is fighting for his life. They say Crazy Bone is reportedly in the hospital in critical condition fighting for his life. They said the Bone Thugs and Harmony member was admitted to the hospital on Friday after coughing up large amounts of blood. They said that a CAT scan revealed that there was a leaking artery in one of Crazy's lungs. Okay, that says that Crazy suffers from sarcoidosis, a rare inflammatory disease that causes the organs to become covered in lumpy nodes called granuloma. I don't know why I can't talk this morning, okay? So this says currently Crazy has been sedated and is unable to breathe unassisted. This says that prayers is out for Crazy Bone. It says that we hope that he pulls through and that we will keep you posted on any updates. That's so sad, okay? And several celebrities have spoken out about it. So for those of you that know how to pray, you don't have to know a person to pray for a person, but say a few prayers up for Crazy Bone of the group Bone Thugs and Harmony. He is fighting for his life. He is unable to breathe on his own. Yeah, he has a lot going on. So prayers up for him. My God, it's always something, Jesus. Okay. All right, so next topic. Tiffany Haddish did an interview with L'Oreal. And she was defending Common over rumors of the size of the schlong, honey. Tiffany Haddish says that it was good to her and she liked it. Okay. I was like, okay, well, I don't think we really need to know that, but all right, Tiffany. All right, so shout out to Hollywood Unlocked.
I only want to deal with small business owners
and small penis holders.
Well, you know, I didn't say medium.
No, it's medium.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't want to hurt the next day. No, I don't want to be dilated 5 centimeters just because I got with something too big for
I
me.
heard that's like a rumor about somebody that you used to date, that he got a medium.
Who?
Common.
Oh, for real?
That's the word. That's the word on the street that I heard.
Who said
word
that?
on the curb. A couple people.
Somebody he dated too?
Somebody that he dated.
Oh, well, it was nice to me. I don't know. To me, it was good. To me, I liked it. But you know, that ain't no part for me, man. Yeah. You know, I done moved over a few times. Right. Quite a few times.
But you do.
And I only want to deal with small business.
Ciao, goodbye. Because he sure did pack it up and take it on over there to Jennifer Hudson, because you know he and Jennifer Hudson, Common and Jennifer Hudson, are dating, and he didn't even let Tiffany Haddish know that it was over. Like, he kind of broke up with her, and she found out via I think it was text message later on that the two of them were done, and he started seeing Jennifer Hudson. So I don't know, girl. Maybe the wop was not whopping, because he sure did moving on over there to Jennifer Hudson. All right, shade, but no shade. It is what it is. Anybody ever been broken up via text message? Anybody ever text you and say, hey, it's over, it's done, I don't want you no more? Anybody ever got that text? Not me, girl. But let's move on. I'm trying to wake up, y'all. I am literally trying to wake up. All right, so there's a teacher, you guys, who decided to take to social. Some of this stuff, I'd be like, damn, I've been out of school for a hot minute. But on the flip side, I don't want to see my son be behind, and I definitely don't want him to be struggling in school because he's not getting the help and assistance that he needs. Y'all know when we had the pandemic, my son was home for what? Almost 2 years. And I taught him at home via, on the computer. He was virtual because of the pandemic. I didn't want him at school with COVID and everything because I didn't want to get sick. I didn't want to send him out, and I was working from home for a whole 2 years. So I kept him home to work and do school virtually. And, he stayed up on his stuff. I made sure he did homework. He was sitting there. I sat there with him the entire time to make sure he was doing what he needed to do. By the time he got out of school, it was almost time for me to start work. So at the end of the day, listen, yeah, we got to do what we got to do, guys. We got to do what we got to do for our kids. I know it's frustrating. A lot of us don't want to fool with the homework stuff, but on the flip side, you want your kids to be on the level. All right, moving on. All right, so let's talk about Dr. Melody Sheree right quick, okay? Because there's so much going on. We kind of hinted on it last night, but I wanted to save it for today. So let's talk about it. Dr. Melody Sheree, honey, took some time out of her busy day to read a hater after she announced that she was a doctor now. You guys have already heard about it, some of you, but those of you that have not, that's what Caramel is here for, all right? So for those of you who watch the show Ready to Love, Simone, honey, Simone Redwine is what she said her name is, child. It's looking like you're doing a whole lot of whining when you should not be. Why do people feel the need to stick their nose in other people's business when it has nothing to do with them? Melody just announced that she got an honorary doctorate degree. All right. Well, yeah, to where she's a doctor now. She can put doctor on her name. So she's an attorney from Ready to Love, the one that had to kiss everybody and still, got booted off the show and got an engagement ring from Rashid off the show, only to now not be getting married. You kissed all them people for nothing, girl. But let's go and talk about it. She came for Melody Sheree, honey, and this is what she had to say. Make sure you post my reply. Says, this is about business. I rejected a new show Melody's company wanted to produce and instead committed to another company that is bringing it to TV. She says that that's business and I wish her company the best, but don't be a sore loser. She says, in the same way that people in sororities and fraternities don't like it when people who didn't earn the letters hold on. Lord, and I got no glasses. In the same way that people in sororities and fraternities don't like it when people who didn't earn the letters wear the letters. It says that's how many people who earn their doctorates feel about people with calling themselves doctors. Okay. It says celebrate the win, but don't disrespect the title. This is what Simone had to say to Melody. So she was trying to say she didn't get her doctorate outright, but she got it by an honorary, acknowledgement. So I don't know why that bothered her so much. I mean, congratulations on you being an attorney. Congratulations on you studying to get your accolades or whatever you got. But that's how she chose to get hers. At the end of the day, like Melody said, if you're not going to congratulate me, why are you in my business? Let's continue. Melody responds by saying, that part, she says, my company doesn't do certain deals when they don't have a budget. She says, that's it and that's all. I do so much. She says, I didn't even know they pitched a show to us until everything happened yesterday. She says, my business partner, she says the business partner name, had to tell me who she was because I didn't know. She's talking about Simone. She says, but anywho, y'all checked out our new show we have been filming and that we produced coming to TV because they had a budget. She says, all TV submissions hit my DM. Please don't come for my mimosas with Melody with no damn red wine. Y'all know who she's referring to indirectly to Simone because y'all know her last name is Red Wine. So Melody goes on to say that I don't know Miss Mamas. Okay, she says that I'm about to break it down on my live. She went live.
And apparently,
this is Mel.
You know, the budget wasn't there. And that's it and that's all. Like, I don't cast. My production company doesn't cast. Even filming a reality show, I'm filming a reality show currently that is hitting a network that came to me with a budget or came to my team with a budget. Has nothing to do. I don't cast. I don't go out casting looking for people to fit a show. Now, if you want to hit me up because you have a show idea and you have a budget, hey, we can make it happen. Let's go, right? Let's get to work. But I'm not out here doing open castings for anybody. So I just kind of hate that it's become a sore loser. How am I a sore loser? I didn't know who you were. I didn't even know that you came to us. And apparently, you know, the budget wasn't there. And that's it and that's all. Like, I don't cast. My production company doesn't cast.
So that's what she was saying on that. All right. So Simone goes on and says that she's trolling Melody. She says that I'm going to start calling myself a doctor since everyone else is. And I actually studied for 3 years to earn mine. Dr. Red Wine from now on. Okay. So then Melody responds by saying, first of all, this is when she read her. Melody read her down. She says, first of all, of course, at attorney Simone Redwine. First of all, miss, she says, I don't even know you, but the fact that you decided to come over here and throw shade versus congratulate speaks volumes. She says that I don't know if it's because your fiance / boyfriend or whatever he is to you. Hold on. She said, I don't know if it's because your fiance / boyfriend or whatever he is be in my DMs. Ooh. But it's giving not cute and intimidated. She says integrity less than that of any doctor. She says, now move around, fellow owned colleague. Okay. Hashtag own, keep it real. That's how you clear girl right there. Okay. She let her know right quick. Why your man all up in my DMs? Now, Rashid is the guy. For those of you who don't remember, they were on the show Ready to Love. All right. Simone kissed a whole bunch of people on the show. I watched the show. Okay. She kissed a lot of people, okay? Hold on. Let me get the picture up for both of them so y'all know exactly who we're talking about. Because I was just like, girl, it's the audacity of you to be coming for Mel. Like, girl. All right, so let's show a picture of the two of them. All right, so you guys may remember the two of them. That's Rashid and that is Simone. Do y'all guys remember, for those of you to watch the show Ready to Love? That's the female that was coming after Mel, talking slick, and that is Rashid. Rashid is the guy who actually be renting and or leasing the cars to the Scott brothers, okay? He's the one who actually had Marceau's car wrapped for the 3,500, okay? He's very good friends with them. Maurice and Marceau, they're very tight with him, okay? Yeah, that's where they go to get their cars from Rashid. He made it very plain on the show. If you ever want to get a nice car, come to me. So he is real close friends with them now. And it's looking like they may have converted old Simone over to being a hater of Mel. Because y'all know that the Scotts, they got this little vendetta. So anybody that they run with, they always recruiting people like little high school kids to be starting mess and hating on somebody else. It's so high school. It's so high school. Why is it that you choose not to like somebody because somebody else don't like them? I don't do that. If you don't like a person, fine. And I don't understand why Simone was so invested in why Melody got this honorary doctorate. I don't understand. What does that have to do with you? Is that stopping your bag? Is that hindering you in any way, shape, or form in your life for you to even feel like you need to speak on it? Why are you coming for this girl? It's given that you are pressed. It's given that you are stressed that your situation with Rashid didn't work out. Focus on that. Focus on why he gave you a ring on national television, got on his knee, and you got up there, oh my God, crying, and then only to find out months later that y'all not getting married. That's what you should be focused on. Because you kissed several people on the show to, one, stay on the show and look important, and two, why are you on a show talking about you looking for love? You got to be on a whole reality show to find love, and you an attorney? And you got all these great things going on about you. What you kissing all these people for on national television? And I get it, it's just a show. But girl, goodbye. You are irrelevant. You are irrelevant. And Rashid ain't really all that either, child. Rashid ain't even all that. Look at him. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. I feel like that whole relationship was for publicity. That's all it was for. That's all it was for. Rashid ain't all that. He ain't fine to me. Not to me. Not to me. I'm sorry. Girl, bye. Find you somebody else to play with. Find you somebody else to play. I'm glad Mel read her down and let everybody know. You check why your man is all up in my DMs, okay? He's supposed to be marrying you, but he all up in Mel DMs trying to holler at her. Find out why he's doing that. That's maybe why you so pressed. That's misdirected anger is what it's giving. It's giving that you have a lot of misdirected anger that your man ain't showing that attention to you. Now that he ain't got, now you ain't got that ring no more. That's probably why y'all ain't get married, because he done, he got his eyes somewhere else. But let's move on, child. But I'm glad Mel checked her ass and let her know. I mean, so what? We're gonna have a business, proposition or whatever going on. It didn't work out, as any type of business situation does. Sometimes it work out, sometimes they don't. At the end of the day, girl, go kiss some more people and figure out why you stay hating and worried and pressed about what somebody else is doing. Because, child, at the end of the day, Mel is not checking for you. You are pressed like you just got out the cleaners, girl, and you need to find something else to do. All right, goodbye. Moving on. We got no more for you, child. Jonathan Majors, honey. Jonathan Majors suggests that he is ready to marry Megan Good. Child, what is going on? I keep saying I felt like this situation was totally for publicity, okay? They were seen out at some event at the CBC Gala in DC, and Jonathan mentioned something in terms of he refers to Megan as the mistress, which kind of puts everybody in the mindset of, oh, is he going to propose? Is he looking to marry her? A lot of people are asking. Okay, let me go ahead and play the video. Let's turn it all the way up.
What's up, DC? Hey! We're just so happy to be here with y'all tonight, celebrating us, celebrating the moves we're making, celebrating the way we love and support each other, the way that we shift the world. Let's enjoy ourselves. So many beautiful black faces. I love us, y'all. We are so beautiful. That's all I got. I'm just happy to be here, and I love y'all. So, if you want to say anything,
Y'all heard the missus, so that's what it is.
So he said that, which kind of sparked a lot of people online to be like, okay, is he trying to say he trying to be putting a ring on it with old Megan? Because I don't know. I kept saying I felt like it was their relationship was a whole publicity stunt in terms of when she got with him with this whole court situation that they have going on. I don't know. What y'all think about the two of them together? Do you guys feel like their relationship is genuine, or do you feel like it's only for the cameras? What do you guys think? I know Megan, she falls in love real quick. And I don't know about Jonathan. I would wait until this whole court thing kind of play out, because sis. And I feel like he might kind of get off on that because, like I said, they can't find his girlfriend because she kind of left the country and she has not been showing up for any appearances in court thus far. So they may drop this situation. So I don't know. I don't know, but he called her the Mrs. So everybody's feeling like maybe they might be taking their relationship to the next level. So he may propose and they may go ahead and make that thing last forever, like Keith Sweat said, baby. All right, moving on, honey. To Chris Brown. Chris Brown, honey, he is in the news. Let me get it pulled up here. Chris Brown, honey, is hit with a lawsuit of over unpaid $2 million loan to purchase 2 Popeye chicken restaurants. Okay, I hope it ain't the one that was in Memphis that we talked about, child, with all the roaches, as they call them, crawling everywhere. Let's talk about it, honey. They said that who knew Chris Brown owned a few Popeyes restaurants? They said, well, he's been hit with a lawsuit over $2 million for a loan from a bank that helped him buy 2 Popeyes restaurants. It says that according to legal documents obtained by the blast, that City National Bank has been hunting Chris down and others down to get the money that they put in to help secure and close on the 2 fast food locations. They said the bank isn't playing around because the suit was originally filed in Georgia, but they took a step further and filed another case where the singer lives in Los Angeles as well. This says in the documents that the bank says that they gave Chris a $2 million loan and several others, including rapper The Dream. Oh my, says that it claims that the proceeds were to invest in 2 Popeyes restaurants. It says that it says that the bank says that Chris was given the loan back in 2018 and was expected to pay it back after a few years. This says as of February 17th of 2023, that the borrower and guarantors owe $2,140,901.71 in unpaid principal and interest, the bank states. All right. So they're saying that the bank is letting Chris off, claiming that that the personal guarantor is of the loan and is now responsible for paying it back. So this says what's interesting about this is that the bank already won their lawsuit down in Georgia where they first filed, and are only filing in LA so that they can collect the money that they already won in the lawsuit. So they're saying that the bank says that Chris owed them a cool 1.3 million. Okay. So Chris, you're gonna have to pay, sir. You might want to go on tour and get that money up now. You might want to go on tour and get that money up because y'all know, he got it. You got it, sir. You got it. He got it. Chris got a whole bunch of hits. And he write for other artists as well. So you got it, sir. Go on and pay these people this money for this damn Popeyes. I don't know why everybody want to own Popeyes, but do what you do. I didn't realize The Dream when I read it. I read through it so fast. I didn't realize that The Dream was in on it as well. But he got money too, because y'all know he done wrote hella hits for like Beyonce, honey. Was it Put a Ring On? He wrote that, so y'all know that's a huge hit. So he getting a huge bag off just that song alone. But let's move on. Usher, honey. Let's talk about Usher. We're gonna breeze on through these topics this morning. Let's talk about Usher. Usher is going to be performing, you guys, at the upcoming Super Bowl. He says that has always been on his bucket list. Okay, I am happy about it. I like seeing Usher perform. He is a performer. He is a singer. He is a dancer. He is a triple threat. I love it. So when I found out he's going to be performing at the Super Bowl, you guys remember what's the girl's name? Lizzo. Lizzo was supposed to perform, but they removed her after all of these allegations of her with all of these things with the lawsuits and all this going on with the people suing her. They removed her from performing at the Super Bowl, and now Usher has replaced her and he will be performing. I'm super happy about that. And I think he's going to tear the stage up because y'all know he always slays, baby, when he hit that stage. So I'm happy to hear that. This is what he had to say.
Play on, man. It really is. Yeah. People say it's the biggest stage in entertainment for the shortest amount of time. It is, right? Those 13 minutes mean everything. Yeah. It's been on my bucket list for a long time. Yeah. I've been asked many times, like, what are the benchmarks or what are the things that matter the most? I guess to you, it's obviously performing, but being able to perform on that stage because so many amazing performers throughout the years have graced it and did an amazing job. So, of course, the obsession of that starts, but man, just the excitement in this moment, like to really be able to savor this moment. You remember the first time you ever heard your record play on the radio. You remember the first time you ever heard your voice, on a format or a radio, right? This is like that for me. Yeah, it's the most grand stage to ever play on, man. It really is.
What y'all think about that? So he will actually headline, okay, the 2024 Super Bowl halftime show. That's big. Okay. That's big. You see it right there. So for those of you who are going to be watching the Super Bowl, Usher will be performing. So y'all know he's going to rock it out. I will be watching because I'm a football fan. All right. So yes, thank you, Usher, for that announcement. Moving on. There's more. There's more. All right. Do I want to talk about it? All right. So let's go to this other topic. I got a bunch of topics that I wanted to share with you guys today. So let's get into it. All right. So Tory Lanez reportedly is saying that he is scared for his life in prison, you guys. He's saying that his size is definitely a setback for him in prison. Well, you knew you was a leprechaun before you went up in there. I mean, sir, did you not know you was a leprechaun prior to you going to prison there, sir? See, people don't think about stuff like that. You knew you was a whole leprechaun before you went to prison. Out here committing crimes and doing all the stuff you've been doing, Tory. Now you in prison scared. You are scared in prison while your little Lucky Charms ass is sitting up in there. Think about all the things that you done. Now you done jumped on August Alsina, done put paws on him, running around being big and bad enough to do everything that you were doing. Now your little Lucky Charms ass, okay, sitting up in there knowing you magically delicious now because everybody looking at your ass. And you are sad that you are in that situation and you still trying to get out. Y'all know he is appealing his case, which he gonna lose again because they got so much evidence on his ass. So now he is putting out, and his attorneys are saying that he is scared for his life, you guys, while he is in prison. It says that Tory Lanez is reportedly afraid for his life now that he's been transferred to state prison after being found guilty of Pow Pow and Megan Thee Stallion. They says that Tory is scared for his life and safety in prison. He feels like he is an instant and direct target because of his celebrity status. Okay. It says that the rapper arrived at North Kern State Prison in Delano, California last week after being sentenced to a decade. That's 10 years behind bars. Now they're saying, shout out to TMZ. TMZ has reported that he's been held in administrative segregation because of his high-profile status, which keeps him largely from other inmates. Okay, so they're saying that according to the outlet, that Tory is escorted to the showers where he bathes by himself, and if he chooses to spend time in the yard, he'll be the only one in the fenced off area. Okay. Now this says that Tory stands in at 5'3", so his size is definitely a setback. They said that the insider added that he is housed with real hardcore criminals. Okay, so they says that he is also really hoping that his lawyers will be able to continue to fight for his freedom. Okay, while he still maintains his innocence. Okay, it's a hot mess, y'all. So they're saying that just this month that another inmate at the same facility is reported serving sentences. Well, we won't even read that because that's too much. Okay, but yeah, it's a very dangerous prison, mind you, that Tory is at. So he's very afraid because he's in there with real criminals, you guys. So this says he's really scared for his life. But I think he's okay. If they have you kind of roped off to where you're not with the other prisoners, then maybe you'll be okay. Okay, so you ain't got them hands up in there. Now see how people be, you all buck nuck if you buck out on the streets. But then when you get up in the prison system, you ain't got that action up on you. But ain't nothing more humbling. There's nothing more humbling than being in a situation that you cannot get out of, Tory. And it's possible that he will be extradited back to Canada if and when he does get back out. Okay. So sad for you. Sorry, leprechaun, but moving on. All right, so Lizzo's team reportedly responds after fashion designer files new sexual harassment and discrimination lawsuit against Lizzo. Okay, she's steady getting sued, y'all. It's like every other day, girl. My God. So this says that a spokesperson for Lizzo is reportedly addressing a new lawsuit filed against the singer. Okay, according to NBC News, attorneys representing the fashion designer Aisha Daniels filed a new suit on this past Thursday. Okay. They're saying, according to the Shade Room, shout out to them, previously reported the singer was previously hit with a lawsuit from 3 of her former backup dancers in August, which you guys know about because I talked about it. So they says that the woman accused Lizzo of demoralizing them through alleged actions of harassment and weight shaming, which I don't know why she's doing that because you're a big girl. So since then, Lizzo has maintained that the allegations against her are false. Okay. So they're saying that according to NBC News, that the outlet spoke to Daniels on this past Wednesday. That says at the time, the fashion designer described her alleged experience working with the singer. She says, I felt like I was living in a madhouse. Daniels told the outlet. It says that it was totally shocking. She says, I was listening to this Black woman on this huge stage have this message of love and caring for others and being empathetic and being strong and standing up for others. She says, and I was witnessing myself, the dancers and the background vocalists, okay, and my local team in every city be harassed and bullied regularly. Okay. So they're saying that the outlet reports that Daniels' lawyers filed the suit in Los Angeles County Superior Court on Thursday. Additionally, the lawsuit accuses Lizzo wardrobe manager, check this out, Amanda Nomura, of performing stereotypical impressions of Black women and calling dancers fat, useless, and dumb. It says that furthermore, Daniels alleges that Nomura would force the dancers to change their attire in front of mostly white stage male crew. Says that the crew would allegedly lewdly gawk at the dancers. My God. So they're saying that according to NBC News that Daniels was fired from working with Lizzo after she allegedly complained about Nomura. It says that one of the fashion designer's attorneys, Ron Zambrino, also shared a statement with the outlet. It says that Zambrino seemed to explain why the lawsuit cited Lizzo as the defendant. It says that Lizzo is the boss, so the buck stops with her. Okay, that's what the attorney actually said. All right. So it's looking like Lizzo is going to be sued again. So she already has her 3 backup dancers coming for her, and now she also has this other designer who is also suing her. It just does not stop. So shout out to you, Lizzo. Figure it out, sis, because you're special, and I love that song. Let's move on. K. Michelle, you guys. Oh, is this the last one? Oh, okay. So we got 2 more. K. Michelle, she speaks up about her ex Memphis. Y'all know that she used to date rapper Memphis, okay? The same person that Toya Wright, who was that used to be married to Lil Wayne. Y'all remember she used to be married to Lil Wayne. She also dated Memphis as well. You guys remember K. Michelle being on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, where she talked about how Memphis used to be very inappropriate with her. Putting paws on her and things of that nature. Here, listen at me sound like Martell this morning. But she has a sit-down interview where she actually talks about that, all right, with L'Oreal. So she claims that Toya Wright was creeping with her old boo Memphis when they dated back in the day. She says that he made me watch Toya and Tiny show, knowing that he was messing around with her, and she also knew about me. So K. Michelle, she's speaking out. She's putting her on blast. She's actually having a interview with Tank, not L'Oreal. So she's having an interview with singer Tank. Okay, so let her talk about y'all. I don't know. And honestly, I'm gonna be the one to say that I believed her when she was on Love and Hip Hop. Rashida was trying to say, "Oh, that's a lie," because she was friends with Toya. Well, you can't be that way. You can be friends with somebody, but please hold them accountable for when they're wrong. He did not hide the way he was acting. He was the same way with Toya, you guys. He was aggressive with Toya as well. So I don't understand why Rashida was, with her shorty low rapping ass. I don't know why she was jumping in that situation acting like, oh, he was not that way. I've been friends with them for years. He was never that way. How do you know what go on in somebody else's house? Like, stop it. Stop it, girl. You don't know what Memphis was doing behind closed doors. Everybody, child. No, I don't think anybody acts the same way they do at home is when they're out. I'm just saying, he just had it's looking like he had 2 sides to him. And like I said, I've seen several videos of him on social media and on YouTube and everywhere else where he just kind of has like this aggressive behavior, like somebody owes him something, like he can tell anybody what he want to tell them and they just have to adhere to whatever he says. So it's looking like he has some little aggression when it comes towards women. He might need to get some help for that, or he wind up in a place he don't want to be. I mean, ask Tory Lanez. If he would have thought that he would be in the situation he's in right now, I don't think he would have taken the steps that he took to be where he is. There is a place for people who can't keep their hands to themselves and act like somebody out here. It's called prison. So if you don't get the help that you need in those areas, then that's where you'll be sitting for a very long time. 10 years is where Tory is sitting, with your career passing you by. So at the end of the day, ladies, don't be with somebody who disrespects you in that way. When she said that he made me watch a show of somebody that he was low-key messing with behind the scenes, and she was saying that Toya actually knew about her and knew that they were together. So you allowed yourself to be, I guess, disrespected. I would have left him alone, honestly, and I would have put out a restraining order. There are many ways that you can handle that situation, but I don't know, maybe she was scared. I can't really speak on it right now and say what she should have done. I'm just saying what I would have done, because when you're in that situation, you're trying to do what you need to do in terms of not further making this person angry. But we're going to move on to the next situation. I'm glad she got out of that. I'm glad her career is popping. Y'all know she's doing country music now, which is doing very, very well. K. Michelle is very talented. Say what you want to say about her. She's very mouthy. She's very opinionated, but she is very talented. You got to give her that. She is from Memphis. For those of you that are from Memphis in the chat, she is from Memphis and she's representing it well. Okay. So shout out to you, K. Michelle. Keep doing what you're doing. Her career, her music career has taken off. And Memphis, baby, you lost a real one, okay? You really did. Because his career ain't going nowhere. Look at how the Lord worked. Look how the Lord worked. He snatched her up out of that situation and put her career on out there, and she's doing well. So shout out to you, K. Michelle. Keep moving, sis. And, hey, keep loving yourself. All right. Rapper Boosie says that he is looking for a surrogate, okay? Says that he needs somebody to birth the baby and not have anything to do with the baby. I don't think you need a baby, Boosie. I just don't. I don't see you needing no baby out here, Boosie. I think you need to just kind of focus on your life, because you got a lot going on. You already you're not getting along with your daughter. You already having this issue with your daughter to where you guys are arguing. He done took her car back on social media and wrote a song about it. Like, I think you need to focus on that versus adding to the pile of kids that you already have. But
y'all know I always need some. I need a surrogate. I need somebody to birth my baby and have nothing to do with the baby. I need a surrogate. I need somebody to point me in the right direction. Hit the number on the drop. I'm ready right now. And I need a surrogate. I got baby fever, man. My daughter ready to be a big sister. My 7-year-old. And I need a surrogate. So that's what I need right now. I need it ASAP. I need a surrogate. I got baby fever. If you trying to birth my baby, let's get the paperwork done. I need a surrogate ASAP.
He don't sound excited about it, do he? And if you want to birth my baby, let me know. My 7-year-old is one of baby sisters. I like, boy, Boosie. Boosie is always so unpredictable. Like, you just never know what is gonna come out of Boosie's mouth from one point to the next. Now he wants a surrogate. I'm like, bro, I don't know about this, Boosie. Now, out of all the things that you've ever said and or done, this right here, I guess, kind of takes the cake. I don't know about this, Boosie. I think you need to go somewhere and have and reflect on your life, sir, and realize that having a little baby around the house might not be a good idea. I mean, are you willing to kind of change your ways and not be, smoking and all this other stuff that you're doing? Because it's going to be a lot of things you're going to have to change with having a newborn in the house. Okay. Are you willing to be putting up all your time to be taking care of a newborn? Because it's a lot that goes into it. If you like to hang out in the streets and you like to be going all the time, probably not a great idea to be having a newborn. Okay. Because children, period, take time. It takes time. Okay. Are you ready for the sleepless nights? Because it's coming. So I don't know if that's a great idea. I don't know why he's getting baby fever, but it's super weird. But anyway, that is our show for this morning. I hope you guys enjoyed it thoroughly. We will have a pop-in today, okay? And for those of you, like I said, that did not get a chance to check out our video from yesterday, last night rather, for our review for Love and Marriage Huntsville, go check that out, okay? And go ahead on over there, hit that like button, hit that notification bell, and also go ahead and subscribe if you did not, because as you guys can see, I have been going on subscribers only mode here lately, okay? So if you're not subscribed, then you can't get in the gate. All right. So thank y'all for being here, Moss. Thank y'all for doing such an awesome job. And thank you to all of my Caramelians for your support and your love for this channel. Okay. Thank you, and thank you. I can't say thank you enough. Okay. Love you guys all the way down. Enjoy your Monday. And until next time, goodbye.